Hello everyone. Today I'll be talking about football concussions and some of the impacts that it can have on athletes. Because here in the South, football is a very big part of our weekend gatherings. Football weekends are what my family looks forward to during the week while we're waiting to see if our team's going to win. So with that being said, NFL football players work very hard to get where they are, playing in front of thousands of people uh, every week, and sometimes they can get too rough and lead to injuries like concussions. Concussions happen very often in football, even though they wear helmets. Most of us have played sports and took a shot that led us seeing stars. And because growing up, I was very big into football, and I've experienced my fair share of concussions and the symptoms that come along with it. The purpose of my speech is to inform my audience about the impacts of concussions and how they can affect athletes, like in their playing days. Or the biggest effect of concussions is short-term effects, and some athletes can often get hit harder and take it worse, and it could lead to long-term effects. And the biggest effect of concussions is the short-term effects. According to the Utah Healthcare, some of the symptoms that you will get are fatigue, dizziness, and sensitivity to light and sound. These symptoms are last anywhere from a couple hours to even weeks, depending on how bad the injury is. It is very important to take care of a concussion right when it happens, so you don't take the risk of it becoming a long-term effect. Concussion can also cause long-term effects that can not only affect you, but your family and future. There are hundreds of football players who experience symptoms of their concussion even after their playing days are over. These effects often lead to disorders of smell and taste and depression with other psychological disorders. According to New York Times, Dave Dawson, a star defensive back for the Chicago Bears, committed suicide with recent symptoms of memory loss and other behavior towards their loved ones. Concussions are such a big deal today in football, so doctors and schools are looking for ways to make the football, make it better on their athletes. So the University of Alabama at Birmingham recently shut down the program because of a study done on athletes. UAB News stated they were not able to attend class after concussions because they were getting dizzy from light and sound, and they later on the NCAA created a rule called targeting, to where if you did helmet-to-helmet contact, they would be fined and the player would be kicked out of the game. Later on, UAB reopened their program and ended up their first year just started this year. So, with that being said, some of the short-term effects they could put you out of practice, and they could affect, your family if you don't take care of it, and it could turn into a long-term thing like depression and, just make it hard on your family. And depending on how hard the hit is how serious the injury will be. So you got to get it checked out right away.